We're going to go over to our next guest, and I have Richard Zazycki on. Now, Richard usually comes on and talks about taxes, but tax season is over, so he's on to raising some money for some really good causes. What are you up to, Richard?
Hi, Ann. Good to be back.
Taste of Mercy?
Taste of Mercy. It's our signature fundraising event. Impacted by COVID, like many of the other nonprofits, so we've not been able to do any fundraising. So we're kind of, with careful steps, making the effort to try to put together our...
Is it virtual or in person?
No, it's going to be in person.
Yeah. Most of them are going back to in person, and we, with fingers crossed and masks. Right. I wear my mask all the time. I'm not going to take a chance.
So do I.
I mean, we're here, and we know that, they've certainly got great ventilation and everything in the building, so I'm feeling comfortable. But we've been wearing our masks before the show, so just trying to keep a little bit protected. So first of all, let's back up, do a little rewind. Circles of Mercy is your organization. You're the executive director.
Correct.
What do you do? Because, we heard from the YMCA and heard what they're doing, and what are you doing?
Well, it's interesting, the segue, because we've partnered with the East Greenbush branch of the Y. We also partner with the Capital Region Refugee Center.
So you kind of are all doing, you're all working together.
Right. Part of my job is to cultivate and maintain relationships, as well as recruit and mentor volunteers. The other important thing certainly is finances, and that's where the fundraising comes in, going to benefactors and donors, asking them for their financial support to keep the organization on the straight and narrow. So that's basically my job. I've been in that position, working for the Sisters of Mercy for the past 16 years. The organization is in its 24th year. We will celebrate our 25th anniversary on September the 24th.
Oh my goodness, I'm just thinking my 25th anniversary is going to be on the 14th of September.
We're in parallel.
We're parallel.
We're parallel. So it's been, and the service that you provide us as a nonprofit is priceless, because it allows us the opportunity to tell your viewers about our organization, to ask them to help support us, whether it's financially or with clothing or volunteering to do income taxes. It's all there. And we were, you mentioned different things. We did the tax program. We did about 300 tax returns.
Which was probably lower than you've done in the past.
But we partner with two other operations, a mobile site that's run by our friend Joanne Passano, and then we have another site up in the city of Troy. So we've done just about 600 returns. So we're talking close to $750,000.
And when we talk about the $750,000, that's money coming back.
Back to the community. The clients and tax payers pay their bills, they pay their rent, they pay their loans, they buy food. So it immediately comes right back into the community.
And the one thing I think that you do that some of these other, businesses do is that you don't try and sell them alone, right?
Right, exactly. We don't do the
advanced return or what a refund.
Anticipation refund loan.
Yeah.
So so that was, the tax season was pretty busy. We in the middle of this, we did Easter baskets. Overwhelming.
Oh, Easter baskets! What a cute idea.
Overwhelming. We had over 250 baskets donated.
Are they just eggs, or did you put a ham in there?
They were completely filled with candy, coloring books, games.
Oh, for kids, yeah.
Personal care products, and also toothbrushes, floss, and toothpaste. So we have the dental
good idea
focus with the baskets. It was a partnership again with the Y, the East Greenbush branch. We took care of our client families. We took care of over 85 kids in the Head Start program in Rensselaer that's sponsored by CEO. A couple of the other donations we made was to the Boys and Girls Club and to some of the local parishes, inner city parishes, so their kids could have Easter baskets. So that's just a quick shot of the programs that we do. We run our thrift store. Unfortunately, because of COVID, it's not open every day. So Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 10 to 2, we have the best thrift store in the capital
You got to
region.
tell people, where is it?
It's located at 11 Washington Street, where our
In
offices
Rensselaer.
are in Rensselaer. We have shoppers that come from all over. And the good thing about the thrift store, besides being able to buy some nice clothing at a very low price, is that clients that are indigent and they register, they come in once a month and shop for free and get a clothing grant. The other thing that we're able to do is if there's a disaster in a locale, like a fire, or if there's a sudden influx of refugees, we're able to provide clothing
With what you have?
with what we have.
Do you have, I know you're talking about clothing, but what about, like, setting up a kitchen or being able to get a pot and,
Yes, those are some of the other items. We don't carry anything electrical, but under our housewares, we do pots and pans, plates, utensils.
so if
glasses.
someone is watching and is cleaning out somebody's house,
Right.
will you take it?
We'll take it. We'll take, as long as everything's been recently.
Yeah, no, I
Okay,
understand,
and-
yeah.
and-
It's understandable, you don't want a crack
Well,
pot.
Yeah, but sometimes
Or a crack
people
pot.
don't, crack pot, they don't get it. So, the utensils, sheets, towels, blankets, those kind of things.
Yeah, because anything is, if you come from, if you're a refugee and all you've got is your bag,
That's
that
it.
you're, with your little, maybe some photographs and a few things that you're trying to escape a bad situation,
Yeah.
you need everything.
And that happens on a regular basis too with domestic violence. So we have a lot of clients.
Do you
that
work
are-
with the domestic
that-
violence
Right,
as well?
they're referred to us, we'll give them clothing grants until they're able to take care of themselves.
Yeah, do you do anything with housing, or just try and
No.
direct them to, like,
Right.
the United Way? or
It's like anything else.
You can only do so
And
much.
we can only do so much, and our focus happens to be the holiday programs for the kids, back-to-school supplies, the Easter baskets. We do adopt a family at Christmas time. We do a lot with newborn moms with newborns, lay-ed sets, diapers and wipes, because food stamps, you can't buy diapers and wipes.
No, I know, I mean, things that you really
You would
need.
think, but, and for some reason, it's not part of
Well, it's
of the
food,
SNAP.
so therefore, you
Right.
can't buy tissues or you can't buy toilet
So
paper.
that's one of the things that we're able to do is provide diapers and wipes. So that all takes an effort. That all takes the ability to reach out to the community in partnership to help us, to help others. And that's kind of the way I present it. It's you're helping us to help others. And our focus has always been providing hope, hospitality, and empowerment to the community. And that community, our primary focus is the city of Rensselaer, but we have people that come from all over the capital region looking for clothing, or especially to get their taxes done. We have quite a reputation with having Joanne.
Yeah, Joanne Passano, because she used to be with the IRS,
Right.
she used to come on my show with the IRS, and
Right.
now
And now
she's morphed into
she-
helping with you.
So the program has just been wonderful. But
So
that-
your Taste of Mercy, and I think we had a slide up there.
Yep.
The Taste of Mercy is a way to raise money.
One of the ways, it's probably the most important
Yeah.
fundraising event, oh, yes, I see it now. Probably the most important fundraising event that we do. We're happy this year to be able to honor Dr. Thomas Campbell, who's the president of Maria College. Tom has done a great job, not only with the Mercy mission at Maria College, but also supporting us as a partner, because we're also a sponsored ministry of the Sisters. So this gives us an opportunity, not only as an agency, but as community-wide, to be able to honor Tom for his work at the college.
Do you usually honor someone at the?
Yes,
at the-
we've always done that. As I mentioned, we've been unable to do it for 2 years. So this is our segue into trying to get back into the swing of things. It's going to be held at the Italian Community Center on Washington Avenue Extension, our friends Ed and Eddie Shea, Touche Catering. They're going to be taking care of the food and refreshments. We have a couple of other friends, Danica and Audra Novashevsky, that will provide background music during the event. And then we present the Hope and Hospitality Award. And then we also have a volunteer award that we give out each year. And I'm happy to say that Lise Lenard, one of our volunteers at Circles, is going to be honored with the Sister Gail Reith Volunteer Service Award. So it's a nice way for people to get together safely, with COVID
Yeah, I mean, I'm
restrictions.
sure that everybody's trying to be cautious. Nobody wants to be the ground zero for
No,
another
exactly.
round of it.
Or have a super spreader event. But as we've been talking, not only with the previous guests from the Y, but us, it's all partnerships. And one of the slides that's up there.
Yeah,
is-
let's talk about
is the
who
various
is supporting
partnerships.
this?
Partnerships that we have through, with Albany Med, Micro Knowledge, Fidelis Care. We have an enroller that's available to get people enrolled for health insurance. Partnered with Siena College, the Franciscan Service Center. Touche Catering, as I mentioned. Bill Lyons, W.J. Lyons Funeral Home. Our accountant, Alexander Cruden, Manning and Napier. The Diocese of Albany, Berea College, Pasadena Fuels. I mean, CEFQ. I mean, I'm talking about a great group of partners.
Well, I mean, the fact that you have this number of prestigious companies that are, or organizations that are supporting you, it just says a whole lot.
Oh, it does. It does. And I think people understand. And when you look at the amount, and our budget is very small, and our budget's not more than $165,000. I'm the only full-time person. We have 2 part-time people for secretaries and administrative assistants. All the rest are volunteers. I have over 100 volunteers that help us, whether it's to do taxes, make the Easter baskets, collect the school supplies during the summer, get the backpacks loaded up in September, whether it's taking clothing and houseware donations in through the thrift store or organizing the thrift store. Each year, twice a
You
year.
have people that
Twice
are-
a year, you got to change over that inventory. You go from, we just came from winter,
Winter.
fall, into summer, spring, and it takes work.
Yeah.
And the old saying, it takes a village, and it really is that.
Before we end, I know that it started out with Sisters of Mercy. Sisters of Mercy, right?
Right.
Yeah. Are they still
1863.
around? Or?
Yes. 1863 was when the first sisters came on the day, overnight day ferry out of New York City.
Were they from Ireland?
From Ireland to New York, and then from New York, 4 sisters came up with 75 cents. That's all the Mother Superior would give them, 75 cents.
She didn't want them out walking down Park Avenue buying anything, right?
Not only that, she wanted them to make the connection, and that was where Catherine Macaulay did back in Dublin, Ireland, was make the connection with people who can provide
Yeah.
for those that don't have it. And it's those, again, it's all the partnerships.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thanks, Ann.
And I hope that you have a really good turnout for your event. And if you can't make the event, perhaps you'd like to make a donation to them or support their thrift store, because the money they receive from the thrift store, they can use for other things.
Right, goes right back in
And if you
operations.
want to donate, I'm sure they'll be glad to take your donations as
Be
well.
glad to have it. I can
Yeah.
be reached at 518-462-0899. Our website is circlesofmercy.org, and my email, very simple, circlesofmercy@nycap.rr.com.
Good. I hope that you get some support. Yeah.
Thanks, Ann. It's good to be
Richard,
with
it's
you.
always great to see you,
Pleasure.
and
Thank
see
you.
you at tax season, I guess, unless I see you before
I
that.
hope so.